Every day, this item is consumed by billions of people yearly, without second thought. Something that grocery stores constantly sell, yet no one pays clear attention to. In fact, they are one of the most desired items right now, considering the pandemic on the streets. From the most common grocery store brand to the most expensive being Fiji, bottled water is something that should be regulated and tested constantly. However, reports from 2015 and 2018 claim that about 70% of the water that was purchased in the United States and worldwide did not meet FDA standards whatsoever. Hence, I feel that it is in the best interest of all people worldwide to make a change. I feel the filtration of water needs to be increased, and these FDA standards must be stricter considering the deadly effects they pose for us all. To begin, I will talk about the health issues. A rigorous study from 1999 and 2010 by the Natural Resources Defense Council, quote unquote, NRDC, which tested 3 samples of more than 100 bottled water brands worldwide and in the Americas, revealed that about a third of the bottles examined had levels of bacteria or chemical contaminants above state and industry standards or guidelines. Here, one can see that the current standards and the agencies that regulate all this and the ones that are in power are not doing their job in keeping our water safe. This is the stuff that we need to survive daily and to hydrate us, yet it's not even being properly treated. Not only does this mean you are basically drinking unfiltered tap water, it means you have the chance of getting all the risky, defects from all this water that we are currently drinking. And who knows whether it be contaminated or not. In addition, a rigorous research on Dasani. Dasani is a pretty popular brand that most people drink. A typical brand that most people buy found out that they add potassium chloride, which at lethal doses can be deadly and kill you. In addition, they add sodium chloride, table salt, and many other extra elements. It also causes dry mouth, abdominal pain, and for pregnant women, this causes birth defects if too much is consumed. Unfortunately, this is only the start to this worldwide issue that poses a threat for us all. But as many people know, when there is a problem, there's always a root. Like the many issues worldwide, the problem has started with the ones who actually created it. This can be seen in abundance when a rigorous 2017 research on water bottled agency quotes, bottled water was an $18.5 billion wholesale industry in the US in 2017. But under presidents of both parties, being Trump and Obama, FDA oversight has been lightly staffed. Unfortunately, the agency allows bottlers to fill bottles with tap water. While the water is usually treated, this is no longer a guarantee for any of us anymore. In addition to this, our regulation currently exists on the federal level as to the quality of the water. States get to control the quantity and quality as well. It is no longer at that level, meaning each state has its own guidelines, meaning California can think, oh, well, this pH is clear and good for drinking, while other states like Texas, Arizona, Maryland, they can do whatever they want, which is bad, as you can see. Lastly, and most importantly, this is our problem because of the numbers put down by the most recent research. Let's talk about that. 13% of the bottles that were sold this year were labeled as bad plastic product, detrimental to the environment and our public health, thus lending support for institutional and policy trends banning bottled water. This means that over thousands upon thousands of water that we all drink yearly, nearly 13% of it was titled as an environmental hazard. Not good for the environment, nor good for us. This is our problem because between 1986 and 2005, the Centers for Disease Control reported a total of 102 drinking water diseases outbreaks linked directly to microscopic bacteria in bottled water, as well as 35,150 cases of viruses and parasites inside your water. You all see now, this is our problem because while we are told that we should be drinking water by doctors and health carriers, that we should be drinking, staying hydrated and be feeling good about what we're drinking, we don't even know if it's safe to drink. And that's a problem for all of us. The solution to this issue lies in making the FDA standards stricter and using a new tool called the Management of Water tool. One thing that we can do specifically is become more aware of the brands that we are buying and the labels presented on each bottle. One of the most important things to look out for is the pH on each bottle and on the cases. It will either say perfectly balanced pH or give you the exact number. One thing that we should be looking for is the exact number, because if the pH is really, really, really high, that means that it is basic, meaning we can drink it and it is good for us. However, if there's some water that does not give any labels, and let's say it's below 8 or 9, it is considered acidic and toxic for our bodies. This can all be fixed with the water management tool. By voting and supporting for these new technologies, it leads to the following. To test and purify of its byproducts, LWR recently commissioned a third-party objective study by Olds College in Atlanta that proved the water resulting from this new system was pathogen-free. This means that finally, by voting for these new and upcoming systems, water can truly now officially be pathogen-free, disease-free, parasite-free, and everything that we need in our water. Your efforts matter because it is up to you and all of us to vote for these new systems. And we need to be added to our current agencies. Without our approval of these new devices, I feel that our water will never, ever truly be clear, personally. And by all of us rising up to the occasion with these new local leaders and citizen activists, we can finally drink untainted waters. In conclusion, water truly is something that needs to be reworked and reviewed. Yet a lot of people are blind to the truth and see it as just healthy and we should be drinking it. However, this is not the case at all. Bottled water truly is a problem because of the healthy and unhealthy effects that it poses for each of us every day. Without proper filtration, you are basically drinking yourself to an early death. You are basically, yes, I said it again, drinking yourself to an early death. I believe that you can make a change that will save us all. We all need water to keep ourselves hydrated. And by working together, you and me can make a difference and keep parasites out of our water. Thank you.